The train is very fast, very fast. They leave the handle and they hit the concrete wall.
He hit a concrete wall?
Yes, hit the concrete wall.
Were you with him at the time?
Yes.
You saw this with your eyes?
Yes, I saw.
Yes.
I also tried to take a train, but we left when we saw my cousin.
And so you stayed with him?
You stay with him.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
What was his name?
So said Sadiq Hussain from
Sadiq,
Pakistan,
from Pakistan.
migrants.
Daesh shot my uncle here.
Really?
In Calais.
No good, Daesh.
Yes.
No good.
So after you get the haircut, are you going to try and get on the train tonight?
Yes, we
Yes,
go
yes,
on
yes.
train.
Tonight?
Yes.
Every night?
Every
Yes.
night.
Every night.
Yes, yes.
This is kind of interesting. After Ramadan games, cricket, volleyball, football, etc., but also down here, meet at the caravan for UK Asylum Workshop. All you ever or never wanted to know about asylum in the UK. They're getting ready. We've met people who have been hurt, who've broken their legs, who've watched a cousin die, and yet they all say that they just have to keep trying. You kind of wonder whether you would do something like that if you had just watched a family member die.
This fence is not gonna stop us. We do this all time. You see these two men there?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they don't see this police here, they climb. Yeah, maybe it's 3 minutes or 4 minutes, they made it. Yeah.
Just before we left that group though, somebody said to me that they were waiting for a phone call. And I said, who from? And he said, from our friends. And he started whispering. And he said, basically what they have is along the fence here, they've basically got spotters looking at where the police are, waiting with a mobile phone to let the groups gathered back there know that the time has come to give it a go. It's pretty well organised.
Allez plus loin avec votre portable, on n'a pas été filmé par vous.
So these guys are fixing a hole in the fence, and you can see it was quite a big one where the migrants had got through there, and so these two guys are repairing that, but it doesn't look like their repairs are going to last very long. I don't know what is going on up here, but everyone's very excited. Lots of whistling and shouting. So what we've got here is, I think, the French police saying that's the end of the show for tonight. They're trying to drive everyone back away from the fence.
If I died, it's okay. Yeah. Because I'm here. So I don't know what I can say, but this is not worst what I faced in my country. Yeah.
We're just short of the freight terminal here. It's basically over in this direction. And it's one of the spots that's obviously been identified as a weak spot. You can pull the fence up here, creep in underneath, and then you're inside the first perimeter fence. behind us in the fields there are groups of migrants approaching. I can see them coming out from the cornfields here. They're also up on this bridge above us. We've seen quite a few up there. I would say that in the last 5 minutes or so we've seen a couple of hundred people. One or two of those girls look quite young. Where are you from? You from Eritrea? So there's, what, half a dozen police officers walking down the tracks inside. They're obviously looking for the migrants, because once the migrants get inside this very large complex, they scatter and they hide and they wait for an opportunity just as a train gets ready to go to jump on board. So there could right now be dozens, perhaps even a few hundred people hiding inside the terminal complex. It's really interesting watching how the police do this. They're not racing after everybody. They know there are simply too many people in there. They're just grabbing handfuls where they can, but they also know, and they've said to us, that at the end of the night, some people, a few dozen perhaps, will have made it through. And they don't seem to mind. Hello? Are you gonna go back to the jungle now, or are you going to try again? Huh? You speak English? Oh, you speak a little English. You go back to the camp? Well, they're pretty disappointed, as you can imagine. They've had a go. It hasn't worked. But as far as I could make out, their English wasn't great. My Arabic was even worse. That's not it for the evening. They're probably going to go back up there and try again. But there are obviously plenty of police inside, enough, it seems, to make it difficult for large numbers to get to the trains.